Hi, and welcome to the Perham Show. I'm Gail Langner. Today I'm here with Laura Drummond from the Perham United Methodist Church. Laura, thanks for coming today. Well, we know that the church is known for food, right? Music, and health. We always do things for health, right? The church does. So, which is it? Food? Music?
Oh, I think it's singing, Gail. Right. Absolutely. It's the singing, I think. The reason I'm here today is we have, for years at the Methodist Church, had a roast beef dinner in the fall, which was a major fundraiser for us, our only one. And we just did so well with that, and people were so wonderful about coming, and it was so much fun. And the fellow that was doing that is not able to do it anymore. So we went to Plan B, and that's going to be an Oktoberfest. And it's going to be held on Saturday, October 27th from 4 to 7 at the Methodist Church in Perham, which is one block east of Service Food.
Right.
And
I always say it's so funny because the church has been around for 130 years and nobody knows
where it is.
Right.
No, I know. Yeah, that's very odd to me, too. Very odd. And we're going to be serving what we think is going to be a delicious meal. It's going to be sauerkraut and sausage, but it's not just plain sauerkraut. It's going to have some onions and apples and cider in it, so it's going to be really good. And then we're going to have homemade applesauce, which is made from local apples, and it's very good too. And then something that I've never had before, but it's wonderful, are German pancakes, potato pancakes. And we're going to make those from scratch and make them as you're coming through, so they'll be nice and hot and crisp. And then we're going to have a variety of salads, and 2 desserts, German chocolate cake and apple crisp.
That sounds wonderful.
Doesn't it, though?
It does. What's the date again, Laura?
Gail, it's October 27th at the Perham Methodist Church. It's from 4 to 7. The cost is $7 for adults, $4 for kids,
children,
and then under 5, it's free.
Free, okay.
And the church is easy to find. We will welcome you. And the other thing that's going to happen is there's going to be a craft and bake and canning table that the ladies from the Ladies' Aid will do. And I know there's going to be a handmade quilt there for sale, and there's going to be a bake sale, all kinds of canned goods. Last year it was really neat. I bought a lot of really good stuff.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and I just think it's going to be a nice evening. And my husband told me that it's the first playoff game that night. For high school football. Okay. So come before you go to the football game and eat with us.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
that's a great idea. I know also it's the day of the Catholic Daughters Fashion Show, so that'll be something to do in the morning, and this will be something to do in the evening, and then go to the football game. And
big day.
I know that'll be great all the way around. Yeah. Oh, that is good. And the food, and I happen to be 100% German, so the food sounds really authentic.
Can you believe that I have never had a German or a potato pancake in my life?
No, have you now?
Yes, I love them. They have nutmeg in them.
Oh, yum! That sounds delicious.
Oh, it is good. You bet. So
really
I hope it'll be a fun evening, and I hope we have a lot of people there, and I hope it'll be great.
Can they just get tickets at the door?
Oh yes. Okay. Or if you know any Methodist people, everybody's got tickets to sell. So call one of your Methodist friends, or just come to the door, and that'll be fine.
Or call the church.
Yeah.
The number 346-7420.
Is it? Oh, good for you.
Yep. Yeah, well, it's on the sheet, so that helps if it's on the sheet. Okay, that sounds awesome. So that's what we'll be doing, is going to Oktoberfest.
Sounds good.
October 27th from 4 to 7.
Please come.
Oh, one more thing. What about if somebody were to call in? Do you have deliveries? I know.
Oh, sure. Yes, I should have mentioned that. Yes, just call the church and say what time between 4 and 7 you'd like to have it, and somebody will bring it over.
Okay, that sounds great. Good, thank you. Thanks, Laura, for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, it was fun.
And we'll be right back. Hi, and welcome back. Now I'm here with Kelsey Clem. Kelsey's the city manager here in Perham, and we're always so glad to find out exactly what's going on in town. And I know about you, but I'm always interested in what's going on about town. So why don't you just kind of fill everybody in, Kelsey?
Yeah,
what's
thanks,
happening?
Gail. We had another busy summer here in Perham. Perham's always busy, and this year was no different. We had a couple big projects, infrastructure projects that occurred.
Right.
The new interchange opened here just this last month.
That clicked along really quick.
It went really quick. It went about 40 days from start to finish, which was faster than what was even in the contract. So that was a good project,
That's
and I
amazing.
think everyone's loving it, loving the new access, and it's a quick off and on to the hospital. So
Right.
that went well. We also had an interesting project this year with our Tuffy Stadium. Tuffy
Okay.
Stadium in L. Kruger Field was a project that was really a collaboration of city, school, and some nonprofits. Perm Athletic Association was also a contributor to that.
Okay.
And just a lot of private support. Everything from financial contributions to in-kind contributions, people working on the project. We even had Perm Rotary out there doing different things,
That's
putting the
neat,
benches
all
on.
working
So
together.
we had so many people come together, and to put together a 300,000 plus project so quickly, and to do it is really just a testament of how Perm does things and,
Exactly.
and how we get things done. And that was a good project to see this year. A couple of projects we're looking at coming up is our wastewater project. We've been working on that for a couple of years.
Okay.
And our grant funding came in place here over this last fall. And excited, we got bid opening coming up soon. So
Right.
hopefully we'll get started and we'll have
Exactly what will you be doing there, Kelsey?
It's a $4.8 million project, and there's two phases to it. One would be replacement of a lot of the existing aeration equipment and
Okay.
upgrading the existing equipment that's there. The second phase of that is to build a new 20-acre retention pond, holding
Okay.
pond.
Right.
And both of them will serve basically our ability for capacity and treatment. What we're hoping to do is that phase one is done over this winter.
Okay.
So hopefully in the spring then we'll have a better treatment system in place.
Okay.
And of course we've had some issues with the odor, and again that has a lot to do with Perm's growing, and
Right.
we have a lot of flow coming in and a lot of loading coming in, and our equipment just hasn't been able to keep up.
Okay.
So this project's going to take care of that.
Okay.
Like we said, it'll take a little bit to get everything up and running, but when it is, that should take care of the issues.
But while you were working on the exits, you were
Right.
I happen to know about that, but kind of tell the community
Yeah.
what was going on with that.
It's not too often you have two projects that come together in a line as well as this did. Of course, the wastewater project, we want to build this 20-acre pond, so we're taking a lot of dirt out. And in the interchange project, we had to fill a hole. So we were able to take dirt from a place where we wanted to create a hole and fill a
Take
hole,
it.
and it worked out well for both projects.
That's a win-win,
It
for
was
sure.
a win-win.
Yeah.
But otherwise, that's kind of the public projects we have going on. A lot of private projects going on around town too. You look up and down Main Street, we have some really exciting commercial projects happening. United Community Bank's doing a big expansion. Brew Bar is going to be rebuilding. And then on 3rd Avenue also, we saw some houses being taken out. And,
Yes.
and there's going to be some new construction on 3rd Avenue. So that, and even St. Henry's is doing an expansion, and
I noticed that.
a lot of other smaller projects around the community. And this year has been a very good year for building. We've had about 12 new housing permits come in.
Wow,
And
that's great.
It's not like the boom years that we had.
Well, still
but
though,
it's,
I mean,
it's an
that's
improvement.
really good.
And we're just clipping along. Overall, I think our building permits are between $8 to $9 million already this year, and this fall is shaping up to be another busy fall. Everyone's trying to get in the ground before freeze up. So.
That's incredible. If we have the kind of winter that we had last winter, I know that construction can keep on going. We'll just
Build
have
all
to
through
keep
the
our
year.
fingers crossed
Yeah,
for that,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
But
Well, if we'll be spoiled like we were last year, but
yeah, I
it
know.
was,
Well,
it was kind of,
I don't know that we can expect that 2 years in a row.
right,
But
right.
Right. Well, wonderful. With a lot of exciting things going on, and I think with the wastewater, that's really good. That's going to be taken care of, and I think everybody is super interested in finding out exactly what's going on there. So
Yeah, I think everyone will be excited when that issue is
I'm sure
behind us. And,
exactly. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me today, Kelsey. I appreciate that. And if you have something that you would ever like to see on the Perm Show, just give me a call, Gail Langner. My telephone number is 218-841-2094. Thanks so much and have a great day.